way, there's spirits around y'all.
I 100% just saw a fucking shadow. I just heard a noise sound. Who's up there?
That was a warning to y'all that once you're there, you've been tapped.
Hey guys, what's up? My name's Gretchen.
And my name's Elizabeth.
And welcome to the Stinky Bean Society. As you can tell, Elizabeth finally was able to make it. We're just kidding. Just kidding. She made it to the first one. She just didn't make it to the last one.
Yeah, the last one I was unavailable.
It's alright. Things happen. But she's here now, ready to rock and roll. As you can tell maybe by the background, we are in the Sallie House.
In Atchison, Kansas.
Yes. Earlier today, we did a quick phone call with a psychic and a friend of mine. Her name is Tammy. You can look her up on your Too Honest BFF. I think it's _
I don't think she...
Well, her TikTok literally just got banned today, so she probably will have a new account here.
Yeah, but she said the Too Honest BFF one was the new one that she was going to be posting on. She was going to have everybody kind of go over there for
either way, just look at the screen and I'll put it on there.
Yep.
But anyways, we had a really great session with her earlier about the house. So, yeah, we found out some great info, and that will be included in this video for your viewing pleasure. Really fun conversation that we had with her, really insightful.
Yep.
And it was more than just like on the house too. So yeah, good times.
Although we couldn't find an exact year, the history of Sallie House begins somewhere between the years of 1866 and 1871. Built by Michael Finney, who died shortly after the home was finished, his son, one of the few doctors in Atchison, took over the house and began operating a medical office out of the front while his family lived upstairs.
The house gets its current name from a story about a little girl named Sallie. Her mother brought her in to see Dr. Finney because of severe abdominal pain. Dr. Finney believed Sallie was suffering from severe appendicitis and decided he needed to perform surgery quickly in order to try and save her life. He administered an anesthetic and began operating. However, he did not fully wait until the anesthetic had kicked in, and unfortunately Sallie would pass away during this due to the pain.
Not much is known of the occupants after Finney died. However, the Sallie House did gain notoriety after 1992 when a newlywed couple, Deborah and Tony Pickman, moved into the home. They were expecting their first child when they moved into the Sallie House. At first, there was nothing out of the ordinary, but soon light bulbs began burning out quickly and their phone would stop working. The oven timer also began to turn itself on. Eventually, after their child was born, the haunting became worrisome. When they would return to the home after being gone all day, the toys in the child's room would be arranged in a pile on the floor. When the toys would then be picked up, they would return shortly after to find them fallen again.
Tony's brother brought in a psychic to do a reading on the home, and the psychic did state that there was a little girl between the ages of 5 and 13 in the home named Sallie. The next day, things would turn violent when Tony's other brother came to take pictures with Sallie, and they saw a teddy bear move on its own. This made the whole family freak out and scared, and they immediately left the home. Once they were at a relative's house, they discovered that Tony had 3 deep, long scratches on his back. The psychic came back to visit the Pickmans and stated that Sallie did not like men, and she scratched Tony out of fear of the family actually leaving the home. She advised the family to include Sallie in their life, and Deborah would fully commit to this and welcome Sallie into the family. However, Tony remained very skeptical.
Over time, Tony's experience would worsen. He began hearing whispers that turned into yelling and would hear scratching in the walls and began to get physically scratched, once on the forehead while he had company over. This would escalate to Tony having nightmares of being dragged out of bed when he woke up, and he would have blisters around his wrists.
One night, Tony would have a dream where he followed an older woman into the home. The psychic was brought in again, and she did tell the Pickmans that there was another spirit in the home of this older lady. After this, Tony would have another dream where the older lady was standing over him. The room began to shake, and she actually threatened to kill him. Tony would then awake right before she started to strangle him. The baby also began waking up in the middle of the night crying. Candles would light themselves, and the activity began to draw more attention to the home and family.
A paranormal investigation team was allowed by Tony to come into the home to conduct an investigation. That night, Tony was attacked 11 times. Many other crews from TV channels came in, and every time they would find that their cameras would stop working, objects would move, they would have feelings of being touched, and experience sudden cold spots. Tony was able to convince Deborah to allow a medium to cleanse the house, but it didn't go well, with Tony ending up getting the worst scratches that he had gotten so far.
After the medium and all the investigations, Tony began feeling angry and paranoid. He would black out, allegedly one time even killing a cat, and he would hear voices telling him to kill his wife. The final straw finally came when Tony was shoved down the stairs. This allowed Tony to finally convince Deborah that the energy in the home was negative, and they would move out 2 weeks later. Today, the home is open for daytime tours and nighttime investigations for paranormal investigators and curious skeptics.
Most people find that there is something calling from the basement with a dark feeling. They see movement and experience disembodied noises and voices, as well as knocking and footsteps upstairs. With all of the various reports of spirits in the home ranging from good to bad, we did decide to contact a psychic to do a reading on the home and give us a better understanding of what resides there and what we'll be up against. Her name is Tammy, and you can find her across various social media platforms as Your Too Honest BFF. We will link her socials in the description down below, so be sure to send her some love. We chose Tammy because she is a scarily accurate and definitely way too honest person. She's also just a wonderful human being, and if you want a down-to-earth, honest reading from someone who's not afraid to tell you the hard stuff, contact Tammy. And without further ado...
All right. I think we're ready whenever you are.
Well, go into my smoke space.
We're gonna manifest that you get your TikTok account back, because that's
I've
BS.
already got an email. They said no.
What? Oh.
They said I violated safety and civility, whatever that is, and they basically said, nope, you're not getting your account back. It's permanently banned. I had no warning.
BS.
Oh, why?
I had no idea, so
That's BS.
here we are, ladies. Here we are.
All you did was provide wonderful content for everybody.
I mean, in spoken code, but like honestly, I think this was more divinely pressed by my guides more than anything, and there's some messages that can no longer be public that I have shared.
Oh.
Visions and things, and I think this was to protect me more than anything. And I think that's why when I started this whole thing, I had to create a new page, because I was like such a dick about it with my guides, because I didn't want to start over. I already had like 70,000 followers on one. I didn't want to start over.
Yeah.
And I think this was just prepping me because I was going to have to either way.
Damn.
And there's videos on the page that had 70,000 of my grandma, who I called Mom, where I took care of her with terminal cancer, and I would have lost all of that.
Oh.
So,
Well,
I
I'm
think
glad you
everything
still
has a
got that
purpose.
stuff.
Yep, I think everything has a purpose, and I have all those videos saved. I just don't have the receipts of the timestamps of when I posted it, which, sucks ball sacks, but I mean,
Yeah.
if Source is going to protect me and Source has another plan,
Just a little.
then I trust in that plan.
Yeah, indeed.
By the way, there's spirits around y'all.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was kind of wondering, because like I've kind of got a little bit anxiety, little nerves, but
Yeah, they're
They-
walking around y'all. They're peeping you out.
They have this book that is... Oh, I dropped a
no.
picture. Dang it. It's like...
You didn't drop that, by the way. What's the picture of?
people that visited recently.
Yeah, they're very aware of who comes in and who comes out and where they come from.
I don't know
I'm-
what this is.
So
No,
that was
guys.
a warning. That was a warning to y'all that once you're there, you've been tapped. So
See-
they can access to it any time.
I was reading
So-
this story actually of this lady. She said she is a Catholic and she's got like 6 pages in here that was basically like warning people that this is like this house is like a portal she feels, and
Oh,
there's someone evil.
Not even knowing that yet.
There's someone evil, and yeah. And while I was sitting here doing, there was like noises in the kitchen.
Evil is debatable.
Yeah, I didn't, because, like, I've been here
Some
before.
of the spirits there, and evil is debatable. So from what I've gathered, and keep in mind, I'm not the most powerful psychic in the world or anything like that, okay?
Yeah, but you're my favorite, so.
So what I've gathered is that this was used as a medical facility at one time, but more like back in the day where like the doctor's office was a house and it was just one local person and the whole town went to this person. But this was not a doctor who was proficient in surgeries. This was supposed to be small town medicine, little colds. You know, we're not talking about open heart procedures and blockages of the intestines and stuff. That back in the time that this happened, there wasn't knowledge of medical practices and surgeries like there is now. So his knowledge was only to a certain point, although the doctor really did want to help. It was a place. This wasn't an evil or dark person that was killing his patients, but it was someone with lack of education that caused a lot of patients to die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I do
Interesting.
want to start there as far as some of the conversations I've had with spirits from the past. Other spirits that were trapped there have far moved on when death and God from the other side came to get them, and others are stuck here because they can't let go.
Okay.
They didn't finish their timelines, they got stuck here, things like that happen. Doesn't mean they won't eventually, with an energy shift, maybe accept that invitation, but for right now, and there's a couple spirits that chose to stay for protection of the house also,
Okay.
which I think is interpreted as the evil, as the evilness people are experiencing and the uncomfortableness and the anxiousness is because they're there to protect it. As a lot of people with evil and dark energies come to visit the haunted place.
Yeah, I'm not surprised
when
there.
someone that is heavily Catholic, someone that might be misguided in spirit, someone who maybe doesn't have humanity
Mm-hmm.
about them, think about MAGA and stuff like that. I think about how spirits only feel energy, not see us, not know our timelines, not know our paths, but only feel energy. And if a spirit is there for protection and that type of energy comes in, how is that spirit going to react?
Not
In a protective way.
Yeah.
So when you read that, even as you read that, I immediately clipped in and said, oh, that's why she felt that way.
Yep.
Understandable.
And then there's
Again, not evil per se that you're feeling, but more protective, which is again why that picture fell out right away.
Okay.
It was letting you know.
mm-hmm.
We
Watching.
protect this house. Enter at your own risk.
Yep.
Okay.
This is
Fun.
protective, not evil.
Yeah. I kind of, so, like, I've been here before, and, like,
It did that earlier too. When you were upstairs, it did that because I turned it on to record while I was reading.
There's a little girl there. There's a little girl.
And
But
it
she's not
turned
little
off.
in the terms of
But
what you think as far as a spirit.
is the battery almost dead? Hang on,
No,
I'm
it
gonna
was
go check
full.
that.
It was full when I turned it on.
Because it just turned off.
Yeah.
Well, baby, they're letting themselves be known right now, and I'm speaking truth, and they're confirming it.
Yeah.
That's all that is confirmation. That I'm speaking truth about who they are.
Oh, yeah, it's full battery.
Yeah. Because it did that when you were upstairs and I turned it on and recorded.
Alright, we're recording again. Just judging from my experience at
There's
Ashmore.
a lady behind you
Behind me?
in the corner.
Okay.
And you can see on my end the aura of her spirit behind you.
Is
it's a darker shadow.
Yeah, because
behind-
it's kind of like darker gray.
Also,
Yeah.
is there people
So-
outside?
It sounds like it.
Directly behind
Sorry.
you.
Yeah.
'Cause
voices.
I could kind of see it.
You can kind of see it.
Yeah.
It's not the shadow from the
Yeah,
phone.
because there is a
It is
shadow.
literally moving and kind of around you. You can see it looks more like an aura, but that's actually
There's nobody else.
it's moved now, but it was behind you.
I know, I did too. So I have a question, because in these, like a couple of them, it says, like a couple of these I was reading, says that something wants them to go to the basement.
Okay.
Oh,
Go
there
to the
has to be
basement.
somebody out there somewhere. So the basement is padlocked, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, can you talk to
Because-
the owner about getting in?
I think because you were talking about people coming here with some darker intentions.
Yeah.
I think for what the basement is known for, I think people go down there and do some stuff that they're not supposed to be doing.
Probably, but there's also a secret hidden down there that spirits have been trying to get people to uncover for a while. And it's nothing big or life changing. Oh, there's an alien body down here. And it's nothing like that, but it's more like sometimes when spirits are trapped, there's certain one thing that they want someone to figure out, whether it's their killer or that they loved somebody or they left something behind or something that meant something to them. And there's definitely something that fell in the basement at one time years ago that it is stuck between a floorboard and the floor in a crevice. And the floorboard's running this way, and it is wedged in between there. So you'll never see it with your naked eye. But they keep trying to get people to find this, and I'm not sure what it is. I want to say hair clip or hairpin, or it is something shiny and metal. It could be rusted now, but what I'm seeing is a glimpse of light shining against it. But I definitely feel like the basement has something to do with spirits wanting a particular object to be found.
Would they like us to? Because I can email like the people of this. Is that something
That's up
they
to
would?
you on what you want to do.
Okay.
Here's the thing about spirits. They're not like animals and souls where we choose each other. But more if they accept your energy and feel like you're capable, or maybe you could accomplish a task. So, with the movie Ghost, per se, with Whoopi Goldberg, right?
Okay.
Patrick Swayze. The reason, other than her being able to hear him from the other side, that he chooses her to go to his wife and all these things, and again, movie context, not reality, is because he knows that that is a human meat suit body soul that can help him accomplish these things, can help him get the message, can help him do whatever he needs to do to pass. And I'm not saying that this particular thing would help them pass, but it does seem significant enough for them to want you to find it.
Okay.
And it seems to be, like you said in the writings, a common theme.
Yeah.
Which most human brains will go, oh, sacrifices down there, oh, evil down there. Basements always equal evil. Or it's just a good place for things to get lost where people never find them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be a button that popped off a shirt and slid under something. And that button, for some reason, was significant to the spirit before it passed. It could spend its entire eternity here just searching for that one item. And maybe finding that one item brings them the peace they need to release. In a sense.
Okay.
Y'all related.
No, we're just really good friends.
Yeah.
Y'all related in a past life.
Oh. Well, that would.
Like sisters?
Like sisters, yeah, or cousins. But
Oh,
y'all had a
interesting.
blood relation at one time. And y'all do tend to find and walk similar timelines. Y'all have never been lovers, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not saying
friends,
it can't happen in a
family.
timeline. Not saying it can't happen in a timeline. It's just y'all always do tend to find each other in some type. It's really weird because you've come back as an animal more times than a human.
That actually makes a whole lot of sense because
Yeah.
I find a lot of animals and animals come to me all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
literally
it
found
makes-
3 roosters the other day.
Yeah, and most times there are other animals that you've lived timelines with, and souls that have come back as animals.
Yeah.
And it's type of soulmates and stuff like that. But yeah, you usually show up for her, who is also many times has been a man in previous lifetimes.
Me?
No.
Oh.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I'm not even gonna lie. That makes a lot of sense.
And so you do usually show up as some type of animal companion or side quest friend. You're really the one that offers the support to continue the timeline versus the one that's here to accomplish anything major.
Mm-hmm.
You're cool with going with the flow, and you take your love of life and your happiness out of life and doing for others and taking care of others. So it's just a natural progression for you. And then your friend fights that on a regular basis. And so your support comes in niche for her because it helps her accomplish what she's supposed to do, which is essentially make contact and understand the spirit world and build a bridge of understanding between us and the veil.
Sweet.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. I literally, so like I was like on a phone call with her, and like this was after like I didn't get into acting school again, and I was like, well, I don't know what I want to do. And I was like, well, jokingly, I've always kind of felt like maybe I should just do a YouTube dedicated to the paranormal. And she's like, sure, I'm in.
Yeah. Exactly.
And your best friend is also your muse. So every time you're feeling a block, somehow she gives you a genius idea and it allows you to build off of it. So kind of without one, there isn't another when it comes to success. You need each other essentially.
Look
Hell
at that.
yeah.
Especially
Look at that.
for your depression and for your ADHD and motivation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Am I nailing it on the head for you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are like, oh, I wasn't doing what I was expecting. The same shit. Yeah, it's the same. It's just a Zoom call.
Yep.
This shit's real. I see what I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, fully aware that it's all real. Just kind of.
Again, I don't sense anything evil in that house. I wish I did. That'd be so much more fun.
Yeah.
But it's mostly lonely, sorrowsome, regret, a lot of protection and pride in the property and in the history and the souls that come through. And it's also a portal, which this is maybe known, not be known, it's a halfway point. So it's not a halfway point that humans can get to the other side, but it is a halfway point that we're spirit. Think of that house like a waiting room.
Oh, kind of like Beetlejuice. Like the reception of Beetlejuice.
Yes, that's like, okay, so that house essentially is the receptionist office.
Interesting.
And there's lots of them. That's not the only one that exists. There's lots of them all over the world.
So,
okay?
I have a question.
Stonehenge is one of them.
Where?
Wait,
What's
what?
one of them?
Stonehenge.
Oh.
Really?
That's also a waiting room portal. Yes, there's lots of waiting room portals, which is why, and this is going to be crazy, there's only a set of a few ghosts that actually stay there, which makes sense with their protection.
Oh boy.
And or guides come to pick them up.
Oh, hold on. You're kind of cutting in and out.
That don't necessarily have a home to haunt, because not all ghosts are attached to a physical place or a physical person. When a homeless dies in the street, they could wander for a long time before they find a portal or other souls that explain where to go. So understand that location has nothing to do with entities that can be there. Meaning you don't have to die somewhere to be somewhere.
Okay. Cool. I'm going on a road trip in the afterlife.
You said I'm going on a road trip. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
It's all good. It's all good. It's like I finally caved and downloaded ChatGPT last night because my guide said it's now safe, which tells me something has changed. And ChatGPT, which really honestly surprised me, was so motherfucking on point that I thought I knew, and it confirming it. But it also gave me some clarity into why I'm right, and reincarnation and spirits and things getting trapped. So my role here is to guide. But it tells me this is my last Earth trip. This is it. This is the last one. This is my graduation test. I essentially, when I go to the other side, weave these energies like music and light and create these portals and places like this.
Okay.
Force fields where I heal souls that are coming in the in-between. So the same thing I do here, I'm able to do souls that weren't able to get it here. So essentially, helping them not become trapped is what I'm understanding. So it's really weird that I had that experience with ChatGPT last night and this morning, and now you're sitting in one of the portals that it was describing.
So Carolyn Miss was right. You come back and then you eventually graduate. Like you come back to learn tests and learn tests and learn tests.
And that's why I try to explain to people that they're like, I don't want to come back. I don't want to sign another soul contract. Can I go to the other side and not come back? I'm like, we do get to a point we don't. But this is the only place that we can experience everything that human bodies can experience. Sadness, the way it feels when someone kisses us that we really like, a crush, lust, orgasms, all of these things, even intense sadness and crying. Like, these are things that we don't experience on the other side. These things don't exist. That deep passion for someone where you want to rip all their clothes off, that doesn't exist on the other side. So we come here to lead human lives and experience that, but at the same time to elevate our souls. We have to graduate to a certain point to be able to work on the other side, to be able to change things within the universe and the energies and for source. And for us, it's not like a job, like we have jobs here. It's more like a constant goal you're trying to attain, because I know that my next step, I don't have a physical body. I am literally like a ball of light and colors. But I feel the same way to people. Well, to souls. So the people that follow me now, the people that recognize me now, the people that find comfort in my teachings and the way I speak and my truth, that's the same type of feeling these souls will feel when they encounter me on the other side in my next venture. And I cried. I'm not even gonna front with y'all. I cried because I said to my husband, and more than one conversation, but most recently over this summer we were in the pool. So keep in mind, not near any electronics that can hear me or anything like that. And I said, babe, because that's my twin flame, also confirmed that. I feel like this is our last run. This is the last one. This is it. This is we live the rest of the days out good, and this is it. This is our last Earth run. As far as I know, I mean, we could always choose something at a different time or be placed, but this is the last Earth run. And when ChatGPT said that to me, that's how I already felt, and the messages that I had already received from the other side that this was the last run. I just cried because it was bittersweet, because it made me understand how much my soul loves the experience of being human and how sad I am that this is the last go round. But I also don't want to be stuck here as a soul. Yeah. But to know that this is it, like this is the last run. It honestly, as much as my followers and everyone comments on how they would never want to come back to Earth or this realm and redo this, I'm really sad that I don't get a chance to. Not because I'm experiencing anything uber great. I'm not rich. I'm not famous. It's just I enjoy the good parts. I enjoy the people. I enjoy humanity. I love the feelings, the good, the bad, the ugly, the energies, the growth of the soul, finding yourself through the process from your soul remembering who it is. The fact that I'm not going to be able to experience that again, it just kind of blows, like getting your TikTok account banned.
Yeah.
Kind of the same feeling, dude.
It's like a kick when you're down.
So I have one question.
It's crazy. Yes. Ask all the questions you want.
Are the spirits upset that they painted the brick on the outside of the house?
The spirits are upset that they changed anything in that house, but it's out of their control. And upset is a vague term because, again, emotions aren't the same on the other side. So it's more like distaste, disgust, and they've tried to destroy things that have been painted. They do their best to cause mold in places and use their energies to destroy things, but ultimately they don't want to destroy the property. More or less inconveniences. And when the property's been sitting too long without a visitor to come by, they do get more anxious about not having souls to interact and be around with than they do about people coming in and changing things. They need the energy.
Okay.
The portal needs the energy of human beings. Y'all don't understand how much just human energy, which is why it feels like it's getting sucked from them. That's why you guys were feeling so tired and different inside the house, is because all of that feeds the portal. Think about Monsters Inc., where the screams of the kids, loaded batteries. Well, human energy force that comes in there experiences these emotions of fear, wonder, all of this stuff, does the same. It's just not going into a battery, it goes directly into portal's energy. The house, if you're understanding it more as a energy portal, as the waiting room, as the reason it was chosen that way, it's just a lot of souls had passed through there, and not necessarily in a bad way. Now, is that saying all of the history within the house is good? No, it is not. There was a family that lived there, and they experienced a lot of stuff, but it wasn't the ghost being evil. It was the fact that someone in the family was evil, and the ghost wanted them out.
Oh, was it the dad?
I don't know who I didn't do it. I forgot to do any research, so I around and found out today that probably would help me a little bit to know. I don't even remember the name of the house you're in. I'm just basing it off what I'm seeing and feeling right now. And what I had written down of when you had told me, I had wrote some stuff down, and I tapped in and took some notes, and then I work better when I wing it and I just see and feel what's in front of me. So that's what I'm giving you today.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Any other questions about the house that you would like to know?
Because okay, obviously there's spirits coming and going. Can you pick up about like how many spirits like actually stay here?
Like stay to run it, to hold it, to protect it?
Just in general.
4. There's 4 main spirits.
Okay.
4 main spirits directly. There used to be 5, and I don't know why there's only 4 now. But there's 4 main spirits. 1 man, 1 younger soul, could be child, but not quite adolescence, not like 3 or 4, but like, a child that could communicate. And the other 2 are women.
Okay. Do you by chance have a name for the younger
No,
one?
but I have this weird feeling that one starts with the letter L.
Okay.
And I'm horrible with getting names right because it's really just hard for me to decipher sometimes. I'm going to say one starts with an L, and there's another one who has an R.
Okay.
R and L. L and R. There's nobody that was original owners of the house.
Okay.
These are not spirits that have anything to do with ownership of the house per se.
Did they just like live here? I take it, or like visited maybe.
One lived there. Oh, the other 2 died there, and one chose to stay.
Okay.
Which could just be that they weren't given that choice. I'm not really sure how that worked out, or I don't have all the answers. I can't sit here and strategically bullet point by bullet point tell you how it works. I can only tell you what I've seen and how I understand it. So the way I understand it is the male hitched a ride on somebody else. So he was haunting and following another person that was at that house that came to visit, stay, whatever.
Okay.
He encountered the other souls and they explained what they do, and he decided to stay there and wait. I know the open portal, he's had many chances, but for some reason hasn't crossed over. And maybe that soul was wandering and finally found what it was looking for, which was a place to belong, a purpose. And maybe the purpose is helping protect the house.
Okay.
That's all we come here for, right?
Yeah.
So even if we pass away and our human meat suits give out, we still have to figure that part out.
Okay. Interesting.
Now, I will say this. Spirits do not like anything that has to do with fire. And I don't know why, but fire terrifies them. It could just be...
That's really interesting because, like, when I was doing, like, my research and everything, that's about to die again. It died again. There would be, like, spontaneous fires.
Yes. Again, they don't like you setting fires.
Okay.
You gotta pay attention to the language that they're speaking. Meaning, if they do it, it's a message or call for attention, or it could just be energy.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in a portal, like that could happen. But as far as I know, and when I'm tapping into right now and the spirits that are surrounding you, which there's way more than 4, it is very significant that they do not like anyone playing with fire on that property.
Okay. We have no intentions to have anything with fire, so
I mean, I did
everybody-
bring sage, though.
I'm just letting you know there may have been other circumstances where people have used candles,
Oh, okay.
and they did not like that. Listen, this isn't like Amityville, okay? These ghosts aren't saying, I want to kill these people for disrupting me. It's just they like things in a particular way. They aren't bothered by human souls coming to visit. They aren't bothered by people experiencing their existence. And in fact, they're very forthcoming with showing that they exist and trying to make contact. But they're also very protective of their space. So the sooner they make themselves known, the sooner what? You guys leave.
Okay.
So it's like having guests, and you love having guests, and you love having your neighbor and her cute little kids come over, but then you have to get done and it's time to go.
Okay.
So you feed them your
Understand.
snacks and their juice, and you...
Have a nice
I-
night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you guys going to stay the night?
Yeah.
Are y'all going to sleep together?
To be determined. I was kind of thinking about maybe one upstairs, one down here.
I
So-
call the couch.
So the spirits are telling me to sleep separately.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to have the experience that you're there, okay, so you should know the spirits are really cool that are in the house. So you should know that, okay? None of them are going to hurt you. So take that fear out of it. But if you want to have the experience that you went there for, and you want to let them have some fun with it,
Okay.
sleep separately.
All right. Cool. We were planning to do some
Over there freaking out like, oh, I signed up for that.
I just already feel pressure, dude. Like, I just already feel, like, claustrophobic.
Listen. They know people and spirits come there for an experience. They know that you guys come there to know if they exist. They don't care either way whether you think they're evil or not, but they're not. They're not dark. But they do have fun with this. I mean, you got to understand.
I mean, I would too.
This is connection. This is interacting. This is something that they only have short spurts to do.
Yeah.
And you guys are the perfect souls to interact with because you're not there to harm them. And they know that. And you're funny. And they can already tell by your soul you're funny, so they're going to with you harder
Me?
than they're going to with you.
Awesome.
Because
Thanks,
your
guys.
reactions are going to be better.
Well, we were planning to do some like regular, just like
They
solo
already let me
sessions
know
too.
that they like your facial expressions.
So-
You have really
Hell yeah.
funny facial expressions.
What's funny is every time we go to the cemeteries, I always get the pain.
Yeah, you do.
I always
do.
get the freaking pain. Every
Baby, you're
single time.
the fun one to with.
Probably.
Okay?
It's not
It's
fair.
like, But you should take that as a compliment because that means the ghost feels safe with you to interact. I mean, this is a privilege.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It was a privilege. It's a privilege for me to be able to talk to them through the veil, to be able to see them when I walk through cemeteries or hospitals. Still freaks me the out. And my last experience really freaked me the out because usually I walk among them. They don't look at me. I can see them. I can see them just standing there, waiting, looking around lost. I don't interact.
He looked
The last time I was in the hospital with my husband's surgery, I'm walking down the hall. I'm seeing them like I normally do. And they all look at me at the same time, like this.
Oh. Okay.
And watch me walk. And it's the first time that they recognized me as souls. Wasn't I freaked out, of course, but scared, no, because it wasn't a look like evil, scary movie. It was just like they recognized me in a way that was comforting to them.
Okay.
Now, of course, after he went back and I could get out, I skedaddled. And then I came back and saw him because the energies in hospitals is very heavy and thick for me. So I always feel very uncomfortable and I can't wait to get out of a hospital, which I hate because I want to be there for like my family members, of course. But the other part of me is like nails on a chalkboard. I need to leave. So I need you to understand that even when I see spirits, even when they look scary, it's the feeling I get from them that really determines to me what type of spirit they are.
Okay.
And the spirits you're around are good spirits. Now, with that said, if it's a portal and it's like a waiting room, what is it open for?
Everybody.
Yep.
Which means from time to time, there are bad spirits that are there. There are angry spirits. There could be dark spirits. There could be evil as you understand it.
Mhm.
Okay? Good and evil doesn't exist on the other side like it does here. That's a human mentality, but we'll go with that understanding, okay? And it is very possible that people that are in this house, it is very possible that people who have visited have encountered these souls, but they are no longer there.
Okay.
So everyone you're surrounded by right now, as far as spirits are telling me, they really like with her because they keep coming around you. Is that they're not a threat. Have fun. There's no one in the house or near the portal that is a threat to you.
Okay. Cool. Sweet.
You can talk to them.
There
You
goes
can
again.
use your EMPs. That is going to continue to happen. They're with you.
Okay. All right.
So don't get frustrated. Talk to them. Joke around. Record on all the devices you have. Piece together later because that's when you're going to see things that you're not catching and things like that. Things that move. Things like that.
Okay.
Do not get freaked out and leave.
I mean, we're gonna be here until it's time to go. So.
I'm not talking to you.
I knew it. I knew she wasn't talking. You didn't even need to answer because I knew that wasn't for you.
Yeah, I've been doing this. I've been doing this for a while. And so, like, half the time it's like, oh, well, that's really cool. Or half the time it's like, oh, I need to go check that out and try to.
Yeah. And see, you white, so you'll run towards the danger.
Yes, unfortunately, it's the
I can
flaw.
understand your best friend's trepidation here, okay? Because you're like, listen, do you know this get us killed?
She would.
I will never put us in harm's way.
You know
Right.
where happened. Y'all can't even keep a battery up.
It has a full battery, it just won't stay on.
Yeah.
Again, you're in a portal.
Yep.
So enjoy it. Talk about it. After this session, talk about the session. Process what you learned and apply it to other things you learned as you're exploring the house and talking with spirits. Like what tools did you bring to communicate with them?
I got a little bit of everything. I have we have the
pod in
REM
the
pod in
kitchen.
the kitchen right now. I forgot to turn back on the music box that I had upstairs when I was doing from B-roll. But then we've got like a Boo Bear EMF thing. I have like different EMF readers, spirit box. We can do Esta session. We've got
Okay.
some varieties. Cat balls.
Fun project.
Okay.
Fun project. outside of the realm of the regular is you're going to throw on like Pandora, but put it on shuffle and random from all stations that you listen to. And you're going to play the first thing, pause it, and you're going to ask spirits a question, and then you're going to hit the track button and say, within the next 3 songs, can you answer this question? And then go 1, 2, 3, and then listen to the lyrics within like the first 30 seconds of the lyrics and see if you can find your answer. See if they communicate through you. See if they're more apt to communicate with you through electronics or through other techniques. Plus, it makes it fun.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Does like likes on Spotify work? Because that's kind of like my smorgasbord.
Does it pick random songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Well, I've
Okay.
got Pandora. It's
As long as
Kenzie's
it's some type
account.
of music
Okay.
app that can pick random songs from different genres, because the different genres is going to be important.
Okay.
So
Well, then
who
we'll
has
do
better music?
Kenzie's
Who
got one.
has a more diverse musical catalog?
Yeah.
There needs to be her phone.
Okay.
It needs to be the one that listens everything from rock to country to rap.
Yeah, that's definitely you because I stay in the
Because
rock and metal.
There's different souls, so yeah, stay away from a majority of rock and metal. Go with your friend's catalog that can pick from a wide. No,
Okay.
seriously, I'm trying. It's important here because these are souls from different times, and if they manipulate technology and they can pick something, like if you have an oldie station on there, it is going to resonate with the age of the soul that you're working with too.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Sweet.
And it'll kind of help you decipher the different types of souls that are around you or in the portal right now.
Okay. Cool.
But don't worry about y'all's safety. Again, y'all are good. It's just gonna feel very overwhelming. And don't be afraid to step outside the house and take air breaks and breathe, because that's important. Because keep in mind that house is like a constant vice grip
Yeah.
on you. So you're gonna have to step out from time to time and relieve yourself and smoke, take a shot, take a walk, whatever y'all do before you come back in, because again, that energy is like a vice grip, and I'm sure you're both feeling it heavy.
Yeah.
So take breaks, hydrate. That's very important. Okay.
Okay. Cheers.
I meant water.
Hey,
Water.
we did
Wait, I
water.
got the body armor too. It's hydrating.
I brought a cooler full of water.
Okay.
And my Dr.
and enjoy
Pepper.
yourself.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions or something arises, don't be afraid to text. I'll answer back. I'll answer what I can. I'll be in and out of the pool and everything. And and enjoy the ride.
All right, will do. And I don't mean to because I know you mentioned the fart thing, but did you fart at all? Because I didn't.
I don't think so.
Okay, because I just had like a weird I don't know, smell that came through real quick, and then
I thought
yeah.
you meant in previous videos.
no, just like a few
No.
minutes ago.
Not right now. No.
Okay. Okay.
And this is the type you need to leave in.
Okay. Because I know that we talked about if you want to fart in or whatever,
Because
but
I'm over here on camera like, I farted. Did they smell me?
it went through the portal.
I was like, she heard me.
No, I smelled it.
I had some tacos for lunch.
Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Is there a Taco Bell in this one?
Unfortunately, no.
But again, thank you for inviting me into
Yeah, thank you.
this
Thank you.
session with you, and just allowing me to give some insight on what you're doing and some advice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and appease my family by getting in the pool, because now I'm nice and stoned. And I've been talking about ghosts, so I feel like right now is like the perfect time. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Well, thank you
So-
again, and I hope
You're
you
very
enjoy
welcome,
the
ladies.
pool time. So,
I'll reach
And,
out for a
you
personal
guys
session.
have fun, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
sounds good. Bye. We are going to go ahead and begin this investigation by doing some solos. So, Elizabeth is going to go first, and I'm going to go sit out in the vehicular.
Yep, and Gretchen is going to set a timer for exactly 30 minutes, and she's going to come into the door when it hits 30 minutes.
She's all scared.
Yes.
But she's gonna be okay.
I'm leaving the lights on, so.
Yeah. I'm going all dark, so
Yeah.
y'all can enjoy that.
And then I might leave Gretchen in here alone for 45 minutes. I'll decide when I get
Oh.
back to the car.
Okay.
Depending on how mine goes. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
I'll do it for 30 minutes.
All right. Well, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Granted, I know comment is not necessarily a button, but you can still leave a comment.
I mean, it
That's
kind of is.
your buttons still. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you like all of our socials.
But yeah, without further ado,
The
I'm
Sallie
set up
House.
for this. And
Let's go.
yeah, Gretchen's going to go to the car. So I'm going to be all alone.
She's got it. All right, you ready to rock and roll?
I suppose.
It's recording, right? I forgot.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm getting the timer going.
Okay.
30 minutes.
All right.
I'll start as soon as I close the All right, have fun.
Yeah.
Scream if you need me.
As Gretchen is leaving the building.
I'm gonna pot up in the kitchen. Have fun.
Yeah. All right. So Gretchen is walking out the door right now. You just heard it close. Begrudgingly, I am doing 30 minutes alone because we have decided that both of us are going to do 30 minutes alone in the house. So for my 30 minutes, they have this little overnight guest book that everybody's supposed to kind of leave a little note in, or a message, and just kind of like tell about your experience or whatever you want to put in here. So there's some wacky stuff in here. Like I was kind of reading a little bit of it earlier. So this book is started on June 25th of this year, 2025. So like this first page, someone said Sallie made me write this. Yeah, so that's just kind of that. But yeah, I just thought I would kind of read it on camera because some of these stories were a little bit interesting, and obviously if they're leaving it on the table for everybody to kind of look at, it should be pretty public knowledge. And like some people put like their TikToks in here, like there's been other ghost hunting people that kind of come through and they write stuff down. So this first entry is actually from June 25th. So, it says at 9:12 p.m., right? Or, well, it might not be a 9. I don't even know. Some of these handwritings are really hard to read. But it says, right before the sun went down and the sky was dark, the streetlights clicked on. I asked the neighbors and they said it happens every night. I think Sallie wanted me to leave. The door locked itself after being shut. Can't believe this happened to me. 10 o'clock, cat balls kept going off right next to me. Spirit box kept saying, listen, big bang, wish us luck. 6 a.m. Slept, got my hair tugged, heard walking, nothing crazy. Happy birthday to me, love you. So then this one actually says like and subscribe to our YouTube, The Phantom Finders. This one is dated July 3rd. Amber, Penny, and Kiera. 3:40 just arrived. Here's to hoping we can make contact with the spirits that reside here. 5 to 5:30, we set up a music box facing Sallie's room. It would not stop going off. Brought it to a different area to test for a malfunction. It worked perfectly normal. Put cat balls around, set up tea party in Sallie's room, kept going off. Asked if they wanted to be left alone for a little, and our Boo Bear touch sensor went off. 10 p.m., the REM pod in the kitchen has been going absolutely crazy for about 10 minutes. It completely stopped when we left the room. 12 a.m., one of us was so affected emotionally. No activity, basically emotionally attached, followed by a very strong feeling that we shouldn't be messing with whatever was here. So bad to the point that we needed to leave. It felt like something was seriously wrong. The Sallie House ain't no joke.
Right now, Elizabeth is in the house alone by herself. The goal of this is to kind of like both let us have like some alone time with the house and like I'm gonna use the word acclimate. I know that might be a little weird, but it allows us to tap in more to the energies of the home and be a little bit more like sensitive and more in tune to what is going on.
So this one is really hard to read, so kind of bear with me. It says we got back Two of us sat in silence for a while with no lights, heard humming. Which, like, I think that could have possibly been, like, the AC system or whatever, because it is kind of loud, and it sounds different in different rooms. But it says at 11, we used the EMF upstairs and got it going off, by the something pink bunny. Same with the Annabelle doll in the room. At 11 to 12, we looked at the basement, used the EMF, and it only went off where the burn marks are. Which they actually have the basement locked right now, and we're not allowed to actually go down in the basement. And we aren't really sure why, because they weren't super specific with why. But it says, as we slept, 2 people said they heard humming. Other than those things, it was pretty quiet. And very cold, though.
I have been to the Sallie House before. Had some interesting stuff. We had some interesting stuff happen. However, it wasn't like terribly active or anything like that. And like, it never felt evil or anything like that. It was actually a pretty calm, mellow experience, and it was actually really nice. I mean, if I had a bad experience, I mean, I probably didn't want to come back here anyways, but I mean, here we are. So I'm going to go ahead and read you what we wrote. Last time that I was here with my sisters and Caitlin. So, and I have 2 sisters. I mean, the one you met in the last video, Hannah, and then the other one is Izzy, and I don't know what she does anymore. I'm just kidding. She's very busy with her studies. So, but anyways, and this was June 17th of 2022. That was the last time I was here. Not much happened. We started investigating around 2100 when the camera we set up in Sally's room started going in and out of static and focus. Later, we were downstairs and we heard the ringing of the REM pod we placed in Sally's room for the night. It stopped before we got upstairs and would not continue making noise. However, so this one I'm just going to tell you, like, straight up what happened with the REM pod. So, obviously, we were downstairs, we heard it going off, and so we went up there, and we were all just kind of, like, sitting around, like, the backside of it. Hannah and Caitlin were on the bed, Izzy was, like, to my right, and then I was sitting on the floor. And, there was, like, one of those Pop-It toys in the room, and we weren't getting anything. The REM pod wasn't going off or hitting or anything anymore. And Hannah is just sitting there aggressively popping this Pop-It. And literally all in unison, we all look at her like, can you stop that? And right as we did that, the REM pod just went real quick. And it was really funny. It was as if like the ghosts were like, yeah, you're really annoying too. Could you please stop it? Or like in agreement. So that was the funniest little thing of the night.
So then this one is Nathan and Isaiah. 15:05, arrived to the Sallie House, vibe, quiet. 23:15, ball falls down the stairs. 23:27, ball falls down the stairs again. Rest of the night, scary as hell. P.S. Too scared to write anything else. So, that's encouraging, I suppose. Because we're supposed to sleep here tonight. This one is 7/9/2025, Kaylee and Katie. When we first came in, we set up the REM pod, and we seemed to have gotten a lot of responses on it. At night while sleeping, one of us felt our hair get touched, and we both heard many cracks.
Around 0100, we investigated the kitchen and heard a child sobbing/crying, an old lady groan, and a man and child's voice through the SB11. Also, with the SB11, we asked if they had gotten the help they needed through anesthetic, and there was a male scream.
So then this one is Bree and Kayla, 2 besties who enjoy a little adventure. Here from Maine, we got the name Moore come across the Spirit Talker. We have had some activity with our flashlight turning on and off. On its own, Music Box got some activity. Don't Leave came across the Spirit Talker twice in a row. It is now 10:57, and we've been here since 4 p.m. with a few breaks for snack runs. Also played a game of Clue, can be found under the stereo for others to use. We each have smelled sulfur. Bree was having chills all evening. One session with the Spirit Talker and Necrometer app running at the same time on different phones displayed Deceive on one phone and then Trust Me on the other at the same time. Left at 1 a.m., back at 8:30-ish a.m. to say bye. overall, great time. Thank you, Sallie. Stay spooky.
But yeah, that was like our overall consensus. I'm excited to see what all we get, especially after our meeting with Tammy. It was very insightful, very interesting. Alright guys, we only got a few seconds left before we go get Elizabeth here. Alright. Go ahead and stop that. Let's go get her. And there she is.
Thank God for 30 minutes. Have fun.
Oh,
I'm Audi 5000. Bye. Okay, guys. So, I just got back in the car. I'm so glad to be out of there and have a break. So, okay, for my 30 minutes, essentially I just kind of like sat there and read from the book. And, I mean, you guys obviously see the footage. And I didn't really say a whole lot, and I was kind of looking to the side and stuff, but I just kept feeling like something was like peeking around the corner at me, or like walking back and forth, because I kept kind of seeing things out of the corner of my eye, which was like a little bit freaky. And I just started to get like really shaky, and like I still kind of feel it now because I've literally only been out of the house for, I don't even know, however freaking long. Like 2 minutes, not even a minute and 10 seconds. So there's this one, like, it's like a 6 or 7 page excerpt of like this lady that's just like talking about how like she's Catholic, and there was these like energies, and it was like super evil, and she thinks it's a portal, and I'm assuming by what she says she means it's like the devil's in there, because she says something about like he who should not be named, or his house is in the west or something, and I don't really know Catholic lore, but that probably means the devil. So when I was reading that one in particular, it kind of got like really hard to read. Like it almost felt like my throat was getting really tight. And just like super heavy. And so I kind of feel like, you know, with just like how I was kind of feeling when I was reading through that story, that maybe that lady just came in with kind of bad intentions, and maybe not even really bad intentions, but just maybe she came in there and she just had like a really negative energy to her, and, you know, like a negative perspective towards energies and spirits and stuff. And because she came in with that negativity surrounding spirits, they just kind of reacted negatively to her. And so that's why she felt that. I think whoever is there doesn't like the reading of that, or the retelling of that lady's experience. I don't even know. I just know that like my head hurts. I kept seeing things out of the corner of my eye. It felt like my throat got really tight, and it just felt like this like pressure around me. Gretchen has shut off all the lights now, so like she's crazy. I could never. Like, I know she's gonna expect me to go back in there when her 30 minutes are up and like be in the dark and like run around, but I don't even know if I want to do that. I'm gonna tell her we need to turn at least one light on, or a lamp or something. It doesn't feel negative in there. It's just like there's a lot of energy in there, and that is very creepy. And yeah.
Okay, well, just did what it did to me at Freshmore again. Just shut off, and no warning or anything. That's just fantastic. I knew I should have stopped it. I need to start listening more to me and my gut. River and Form.
sorry. See, it's not wanting to focus there.
Again, that makes me mad. I don't know why it. I don't know why it keeps doing that to me. Because again, I didn't have any. I still had 2 bars left on the battery, and just no warning. No, I just need to do better about stopping and recording it. I feel like she really did be like, oh, I'm gonna leave her in here for 45 minutes. It's been a long 30. At least I feel like it's been 30 minutes. Is there a message that you'd like to send to me while we're just sitting in here? Car just went by outside. Oh, yep, here she comes. She was scared I opened the door on her. Hello.
Hi.
Bad news.
What?
My battery died in the middle of the recording, so I'm gonna have to recover it yet again.
Oh.
It literally still had 2 bars left, and it was like, no, bro. I literally looked down and it was black.
Oh. So, like, did we lose a bunch, or?
Probably.
Oh. What?
You don't have it on night vision yet, do you?
No.
Bro, what just turned on out there?
What?
Oh. Someone's
Cars?
crossing by or something. See that?
Yeah.
Who's out there?
I don't know. There wasn't anybody out there a minute ago. Oh.
Oh.
People are taking pictures! Okay, could we turn the lights on?
I mean, I suppose.
How was your time?
Interesting. I just kind of felt heavy.
So I did do a little bit of a recap on that camera when I got out to the car.
Okay.
But essentially what I did is I just kind of sat here and I read out some of the experiences that were in that overnight book that they have for people to write stuff down. That was basically all it was. Is I just like, when I was sitting there, like everything was fine. I just kind of was seeing movement out of the corners of my eyes, you know, and then like behind me. And then it did just like my throat got really tight and it felt kind of hard to read when I was sitting here kind of reading through that one whole like crazy lady dissertation. So I think maybe she just really did come in here with some bad energy and
They didn't like
they
that.
didn't appreciate it. Like she came in here and they felt like she had bad intentions, which doesn't surprise me because during an Estes session, she says in there that she literally asked them if they wanted to repent.
Yeah, I'd be mad as too.
What?
Okay, the only thing I really had about was they just struggling to focus again. Like at one point I was still like sitting here in the chair and like I just had it facing towards the chair because like I heard it creak a few times or whatever, and like literally just like sitting there having it resting on my leg, it was struggling to focus.
Oh, the camera was?
Yeah, and like I would be like just in the thing in like the kitchen there and it was still struggling to focus, and especially like up in the bedroom up here, the master bedroom, I was facing like this and it was, there was
like
times that it was, yeah.
See, this is weird because like mine stayed focused the whole time.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But I mean, you weren't moving though.
No,
So
I
you
was not.
did.
I was
Yeah.
I was staying still.
Yeah. So I don't know, like maybe if it's me or whatever. I mean, it probably is me. But it did die again like it did at Ashmore. Except this time I had 2 bars. And again, no warning. I just looked down and it was literally black. So, yeah. That was about it. Oh, so when we first started, like, you, like, right after I got it, like, powered up, it did come up with the letter L.
Oh.
And so, I mean, I'm going to try to recover the footage anyways. But, and I showed it on there, and I, you know, mentioned, because Tammy said earlier that...
Someone has an L name.
Yeah.
One of the energies.
Yep. I can definitely feel them in here, and I know you can too, so...
Yeah. There's definitely a presence in this house.
Yeah.
A few of them. But it's not, like, bad.
No, it's
just
not bad at all.
heavy.
Mhm.
So.
Which, I mean, to be expected, she said there's a portal. Oh, I forgot.
Yep.
While we were out there sitting, she did text
Ooh.
back. Or while
Fun.
I was out there sitting, she texted
Yep.
back. And so, okay, earlier we asked her, we were thinking, what makes a portal a portal? And was the portal something that has been here with the house being built on top, or was it something that was opened later? And she said, not necessarily. It could be various reasons. It was built on a portal, but more became one because of the energy it holds and controls. It's a safe space for exit, but has no entry points. So,
All right.
it sounds like it's probably been here for a hot minute. Oh, I finished this. Get this on.
You know what's weird? It's a dog.
Yeah.
And Kenzie just sent me a picture of Maui.
Interesting.
Literally. Kenzie had just sent me a picture of Maui.
Did you just comment on the dog picture Elizabeth got?
Because he's a very pretty boy.
Mhm.
He's my baby.
Indeed. Oh, what did that say? That sounded almost like 7.
This
I
did?
thought I heard just, yeah.
He is 8. I think. I don't remember how old he was when I first got him. So, phone just popped up over there.
Press fall.
You want Elizabeth to open up her phone?
Want me to show you a picture of Maui? I'll show you a really good picture of Maui. This is my Maui boy. I don't know if you can see it really well.
Yeah. Oh, right
Probably
there.
not.
It's probably good, yeah.
Yeah. So, here's my Maui. I'll set it on the table, so if you guys want to come see, you can come look at the phone.
How many of you are in here tonight with us? We put a cat ball over there on the table if you'd like to light that up, or there's the REM pod there.
You guys are probably all familiar with the REM pod.
Yep.
I think a lot of people kind of come in here and do that.
What else now? I just saw it's a light.
Oh.
I don't know if maybe I caught the reflection off of something.
Or if those people are back.
Yeah. Well, it was like a yellow. Yeah, it was like a ball.
Oh.
A really small ball.
Oh.
Would you like to talk to Elizabeth through the Estes session? Could you tell us your name?
That sounded like careful.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
What do we need to be careful of? That was just a lot radio all of a sudden. Is there somebody here that we need to be careful of? I thought I heard talking again over here. Are you behind me? I thought I just heard something behind me. Talking. Like a whisper.
Really?
He's something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't leave.
Don't we?
Funny how we weren't getting anything over there. I thought I heard talking and I came over here and there's some.
I just like that.
And I just got like a chill on my left.
Yeah.
Is there a specific spot in the house you would like us to go? I don't know what that was. Can you say that again? Oh, it said it tried to say it again. It literally just tried to say it again. Aw. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm still having a little bit trouble understanding you.
Is there anywhere that you would rather have us go? Yeah, do you guys want to talk through the Necrophonic app? I think I heard something, but I'm not sure what it was. Can you guys repeat that? Do you want the Necrophonic app? I do kind of feel like I need to sit down. I'm getting really lightheaded.
Okay, I'll grab your chair.
I'll get it. I can hand you that. I just, for some reason, I started getting really lightheaded.
Yeah, I just felt like really, really freaking lightheaded for a second. That sounded like you can sit.
Yeah, it did.
Chloride. Oh.
Fluoride.
Chloride. CH. And chloride, isn't that like a medical?
I think so.
That sounded like sit. Okay, I'm gonna sit.
We're sitting.
Is there a reason you want us to sit?
Dad.
Are you looking for your dad? Yep. Do you stay here? Whoa. Another doctor term. Is the doctor here with us? Or a doctor? Okay, so earlier, when we were with Tammy, she told us to like put on a radio station with a bunch of like random stuff, and then we're gonna ask a few questions, and then ask them like in the next 3 songs, can you pull up a song that is like relevant to like the question and see what it comes up with. So we'll try that a few times. I just got a weird pain in my back.
Really?
Yeah. Who are the 2 ladies of the house? One.
So, I'm putting it on shuffle, random. I'm gonna push play, and then within 3 songs, I'm gonna push play, and I'm gonna skip to the 3rd song. And then when I get to the 3rd song, if you guys can pick that song.
In reference to whatever question we ask.
Yep.
So what should we ask?
What would you like to ask?
Are you happy with where you're at?
I'm gonna skip.
1, 2, 3. Well, that's Chapel Roan.
After midnight.
I don't know what that one's about. I don't listen to a lot of Chapel Roan. So what are the lyrics?
I haven't listened to this song like a whole lot, but I think this one is kind of about like partying and like meeting people and stuff.
I guess it could be like a good, they're happy,
Yeah,
good time.
I mean, it's a happy song.
Yeah. Alright, well, what's another question? Just let it keep playing.
Okay.
And I think if we skip a little bit slower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just said yep.
Skip slower.
Okay.
Gotcha.
How did you end up at the house? Alright.
Ready?
1. Go it again. 2. Alright. Song? One more. I heard listen to before we did it.
Before we skipped?
Yeah.
Do you like Chapel Roan? Because I love Chapel Roan. I can go back. It was a good song.
Alright.
What was that?
I don't know. That was the whole sentence, but I did not understand any of it.
We'll go back.
Alright, wait, hold on. What is this one? Because this is supposed to be...
I've never listened to the song, but it says Harness Your Hopes B-side.
Alright, so what are the lyrics? Can you pull up the lyrics?
It says harness your hopes on just one person because you know a harness was only made for one. Don't telegraph your passes, you'll end up with molasses. Cauterized in syrup and molasses. And I'm checking out the asses, the assets that attract us to anything that moves. We're deep inside the grooves. And it's time to shake the rations because someone's going to cash in. The plot turns again. The reference starts at 10. Well, show me a world that rhymes with pavement. And I won't kill your parents and roast them on a spit. And don't you try to etch it permanently or sketch it, or you're going to catch a bad, bad cold. And the freaks have stormed the White House. I moved into a lighthouse. It's on a scenic quay. It's oh so far away. Far away from the beginning. The shroud is made of linen. It's semi-automatic. Believers are ecstatic.
Go ahead and pause it.
Okay.
Were you a little bit wild in your human life? Because that's what that kind of song sounds like.
Yeah, it just
Like,
sounds
you
like
live
you're
a
like
wild
eccentric
life.
and... Here? Okay.
Alright, so what's another question? What do you think?
Do you guys like having the visitors? Alright. 1, 2, 3. It's The Door by Teddy Swims. And it says, I took a page out of your favorite book. You sold me lies just by the way you look. Taught me a language that I never speak. Baby, that ain't for me. That ain't for me. I dug my grave watching the way you move. You took me higher than I ever flew. Too many times. Gave you a second chance. Baby, I'm just a man. I'm just a man. No more thinking about you late night. No more running around with your friends now. Done picking pieces of my soul up off the floor. I said I would die for you, baby, but I can't take this pain no more. I thought I was willing, but tonight I saved my life when I showed you the door.
So they don't want
It said please leave right before.
Yeah. And she was saying that too, like, they kind of act like, oh, they'll do their thing and then it's like, at the end of like a party, like, okay, now it's time to go.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah.
So that one's kind of interesting. So that did actually line up a little bit.
It did. Yeah, because they had said please leave.
Yeah, we've been getting that a few times too.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's that?
Who's what?
Behind you?
Behind you?
Behind who? That voice keeps coming through, that same female voice.
Uh-huh. Door.
What door do you guys keep trying? Okay. What is significant about the door you keep telling us about? And we're gonna do that with the song.
I'm gonna skip 3. 1, 2.
That was either breathe or 3.
I think it was 3.
They like counting.
This is an ad. I don't pay for Pandora. I'm so sorry.
We will find out at the end of this ad what your response is.
I pay for Spotify. Something in Your Mouth by Nickelback.
What is the significance of the door we're supposed to go through? And it says through the music choice. Can you give us a hint of whether you want us to like stay down here or like go upstairs? Can you pick a song with that either has the words up or down in it? Up would be upstairs, down would be downstairs. That sounded like yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright.
I'm gonna go to the third song.
1.
I'm out of skips.
No!
This one looks like it'll be a good one.
Okay. So, same thing with the songs. If you can give us an indication of up or down by picking a song that has the word either up or down in it.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Lose Yourself by Eminem.
Does it not have the lyrics?
No.
Typical. Pause it and look.
Yeah, I was just seeing if...
Goodbye. How many spirits are in here with us?
In one shot, one opportunity to see if it sees everything you ever wanted in one moment. Would you capture it or just let it slip? Palms are sweaty, knees are weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking. How? Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's over. Blows. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Okay. Doesn't seem like it's really...
No up or down?
Lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Don't miss your chance to blow. I'm gonna skip to the third song. Do you want us to go upstairs or stay here? 1, 2, 3.
It sounded like it said 3 again.
It's addicted.
4?
It's 4. You want me to go 4?
No.
Just say no. I don't know.
Because the fourth song is Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper.
Well, I mean, time after time, we keep trying to and whether or not we should get
Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights almost left behind. Suitcase of memories, time after. Sometimes you picture me, I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me, I can't hear what you've said. Then you say, go slow. I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look, and you will find me time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting.